Hey guys, he's still here. Wow.
And the giant.
And welcome back to listening to the Mahjarrat, episode 4, attempt number 3. Because every time I open up my world map, my recording crashes. Or not my recording, Runescape crashes actually. But we're gonna stick with the basic idea. The only difference is we have a guest, as you probably already know, right here. So, what would you have to say? What do you have to say is your favorite update recently?
Probably the new lodestones, because it would minimize the use of a lot of teleportation rings and save time.
Right. I remember when I was, years ago, and I had just recently finished Priest in Peril, and it was so annoying trying to get back to Canopy for, if I got stuck somewhere. In Mauritania, there's some place you can get stuck. It was so annoying trying to get back there until I made a house portal for that. And I'm actually getting my lodestones as we speak. And what would you have to say is your least favorite update?
I don't think I hate any of the recent updates.
Okay, or you're supposed to say something. What's your least favorite update that has been done, at least recently? Like the most recent update that you didn't like?
Probably the new summons items, because I don't really get those.
Right. Where is it? Do you think Jagex is violating their own rules by real world trading through summons?
Personally, I think so.
Okay. I mean, it's a basic...
especially with the Wheel of Fortune, because it's basically gambling.
Right. I mean, you're guaranteed to get something, but yeah, it does seem to resemble gambling. And as well as if you bought enough spins, chances are you're going to get the 200 mil on the super rare. And I always do this where I think I'm good to go to record, and I just find out I just don't know what the heck to talk about. I always do this myself. Usually I can distract the viewers with something, but not today. I'm not that lucky. So what is your opinion on the evolution of combat or the RS3? Either one of those.
I think the Runescape 3 graphics look amazing, but I mean, the evolution of combat, the system isn't the best. I wouldn't say it's nearly as good as it was before, and yeah, pretty much.
Right.
I mean, that's why they have old school.
Yeah. There's not as many players still. There's still not as many players on 07 as on Combat. But personally, I think...
Oh god, I just ran into the wilderness with my arm of battle staff, nothing attention.
Whoops.
Run. Hopefully there's no computers.
Let me guess, you're doing the wildy bulk.
Like level 15. Oh god, this is not a good time. Okay, I made it back safely.
So what do you think Jagex should have done, because in my opinion they really needed to do something to change, and people are kind of overreacting, in my opinion.
Well, believe it or not, there are actually some people who enjoy the evolution of combat. So my opinion is that they should keep old school, but like after pre-EFC server with all the updates that EFC has, besides combat.
Right. In my opinion, I like it. For one, it means when you're PKing, it's no longer about how much money you have for a good weapon. Now it's more how good are you at choosing the right abilities, as well as quests aren't so much about they're not so much about the boss battle, like that's the one thing that you're scared to death of. Now it's more the puzzles, the thinking. I kind of like that choice that they made.
In my opinion, what I think they should do is add more abilities and maybe add some like offhand abilities for ranged weapons.
Right, that would actually be kind of interesting to see happen. One idea that I've heard is to put special attacks back, but make it like a toggleable thing. Like you can't be under attack, kind of like momentum, but the damage they deal is about equivalent to higher level abilities.
Yeah, I think they should add some abilities that resemble like the old special attacks of some weapons.
Yeah, like making the DDS finally useful again. Because that used to be, that and Dragon Claws, I mean, those used to be the shit to have. And now they're just...
like 400k now?
Yeah, D-Claws I can buy a pair for less than 1.2 mil. Where's the Wilderness Volcano Lodestone, by the way? Because I cannot find it.
It's right south of directly south of the volcano, near the musician.
Oh, okay, it's south of it. What if you could choose to have an update happen? What do you think you would put into the game? Like, if you could tell Jagex, put this in the game within 6 months or die, what would you choose to have put into the game?
Well, like I said before, they should add more abilities.
Right.
But I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
One thing is, for one, why, I don't know, the war bands, the idea of war bands, in my opinion, is kind of skewed, because that means that everyone can get 99 those skills within a couple months, but only those skills. Like, why not add stuff like prayer, or, you know, stuff that's really expensive to do that they still haven't done really anything about. Prayer is still as expensive as ever despite the updates. But maybe that's what they want, because
I think their concern is for the people who have spent all their money on prayer and they had that update. I think people would be upset and blame Jagex.
Right. And I forgot to put my pin in before recording, so now I gotta figure out how to get to Karanja without spending GP. Wow. Trying to remember how you... Oh, I know how. It's gonna take me out of my way. Where's the Karanja lodestone, by the way?
The Karanja lodestone is on the stretch, Brimhaven and Karanja.
Okay. Wow, it is raining outside for me. And, well, I'm getting off topic. Another thing that would be kind of interesting to see is more stuff added to, like more skills added to the player on ports. Like make it more broad. Because all the stuff is just the things that people hate doing. Don't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
So, really, I can't think of anything else to talk about, so I guess I'll show you guys my progress lately. For one, I finally got the requirements for Ritual of the Mahjarrat, 76 mining, 77 crafting, 77 agility, and I actually freaking completed it. They might have noticed that by now, because I was, where is it? Where are you? There you are. Quest complete. So, yeah, I'm really happy that I finally got that done. And I'm kind of glad that they added some new stuff, because I had no clue what the heck to do after it. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Listening to Mahjarrat with our guest. And I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. And laters. You're supposed to say something.
Oh yeah, bye.
Bye.